Barrier's been forced open.
No, how?
We have to hurry.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Looks like the Sharl really did wake up. Why?
Maybe they know something. But there's a talk topic over there we can get.
Yeah, we should hurry to Plasma headquarters.
Hey, where's the Divine Empress?
Why are the Sharl attacking us again? I thought you took care of them.
Please calm down. It's dangerous here. You need to return to your homes. Don't go outside. Are you insane? The Sharl are inside the city. How are we supposed to get home? Please calm down. You're losing it.
Is they alright?
Please try to stay calm.
How can we stay calm? Don't you see what's going on?
Of course, we saw hints of this when we peeked at the start of Eon's Phase 2. Aye! Ah! We're all gonna die!
What was that?
Mr. Cassidy, Mr. Delta! You're from Plasma. What happened? It was a monster!
A monster?
It attacked Felion, then headed towards the residential district. Then the Sharl appeared. What's in the residential district?
Isn't that where Prim's locked up?
No way. Did she do this? The Prime Minister headed that way with the Gunarm, but we've lost contact.
Delta!
Right, let's go. Oh, just jumped straight in. Prim! Delta Lantinol.
Are you okay?
Yes, but the situation is hardly favorable. Look. What is that?
Is that a human? It's an early prototype of the being that will return me to my world. I suppose you could call it an 8th dimensional. It's still incomplete, though.
8th dimensional? The mysterious monster accompanying Nelo. She said it was still incomplete, but the fact that it appears almost human is repulsive. According to Nelo, it is a being that can overlook the 7th dimension, the entire world. Apparently she is trying to use this monster known as an 8th dimensional to return to her own world.
One who can overlook this world, the 7th dimension, to guide me to my rightful place. That's why they're called 8th dimensionals.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't like explaining things to idiots, but maybe you'll understand it better this way. They are the outdated version of humanity, with much greater souls than yours. A new humanity?
Are you screwing with us? Prime Minister, the Sharl are attacking. Hold them back.
No, please stop this! No, after all, it's not like you'd step aside if your positions were reversed, would you? That's...
Delta Lantinol, go secure the Master Sharl. Right, on it.
I won't let you. Play with them for a little while.
Cass, be careful.
Now let's get
So thrown straight into a boss fight. Now, here's the thing. You fight this thing twice. And in this fight, it has its stats from the second fight. So it's a lot harder than it's supposed to be. But let's go ahead and utilize some of that new song magic. We got Spartan Live.
You're up.
Alright. So this is the only... This is probably the hardest fight in the game if you are playing on hard or veteran. Again, since we're on normal, we should be good to go. Gonna do beat her up. Oh, that was early. I'm sorry, Cass. I'm terrible at this. I'm at it. So we already lost a bit of HP. Fortunately, we do have plenty of recovery items. Well, okay, that helped. You may notice poor Cass is tied to that chair as part of the song magic. I forgot about that. And let's go ahead and utilize a friend skill.
System boot. Program link confirmed. Can you withstand my attack?
Which is rather ironic because the scroll bonded with cannons. Cannon metrics. I'll shut up now.
Don't stop
I'm losing
now.
my chain.
Perfect. Where did that come from?
Go on, break. Thank you.
That's right. Not bad.
There we go.
Good. Good.
Yeah, this is probably the hardest fight in the game, even on normal.
Nice.
Go ahead and beat her down, get our harmonics up for one thing. That way we'll start getting some regen. There we go, that's better. I was too slow on that, I think.
Not bad.
Nope. So that was our first super move we've seen.
Come on. Let's finish finish this.
We actually could have seen that with Nay, but we beat her for to use it.
How about this?
And get our song magic up and finish her off. Fortunately, we still have 3 full berries left. I'm not too worried about dying. Especially now that I know what I'm doing.
Good! Hey! You're supposed to protect me!
We're good, Cass. We'll finish her off.
Come on,
Maybe
come on,
not
let's
on this
go.
round, but the next one.
Come on, let's... How about
Okay, we're
this?
good. Alright, activate the song. Let's get you out of that chair. And the book just eats up the enemies. Nom, 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 nom. And you just know Liv was going to finish things off with a heel stomp. All part of her design. You beat it? Doesn't matter. Your fate is to join with her anyway. She'll visit you again soon. I hope you're more accepting this time. Shit! Stop! Prime Minister, there's just too much money, Sharl. We can't hold them much longer. Ugh. I doubt we'll meet again, so I'll say this now. Farewell. Prim! No! Oh, that's Cass. Sorry. Prim! No! Divine Empress, what was that monster? Delta, know your place. I do not know. I've never seen such a thing before. Nelo called it an 8th dimensional. They might have come from another world like Eon and Nelo. There was something really weird about it. It didn't even seem like it could talk. 8th dimensionals. Do you know something? No. Your Majesty, I apologize for interrupting, but what should we do about the Master Sharl? Since she escaped, Sharl activity has been on the rise. With the barrier like it is, we couldn't hold them off if they attack en masse. Your Majesty, could you control them again with your song? We do not possess any reserve ampoules of their... Is it genetic or genetic in this one? Genetic spectrum. Also, that song cannot be sung multiple times. What? However, I did not expect the Master Sharl would be freed by such a force. We're very sorry. If it had only been the 8th dimensional, we could have fought it off. But now that the Master Sharl has escaped, it probably wouldn't attack us alone. Things are looking pretty bad, aren't they? Damn it. We just killed it when it was alone. How did it enter the confinement room so easily? I don't know. We just don't have enough information. I may know something about that. What? Speak. The monster, the 8th dimensional, was originally being called a seer. A reference to the 8th dimensional... seer is another name for it. This refers to the fact that it is a being with the power to overlook all. It is a human that has surpassed humanity. The Get-A-Me-Right Church researched them some time ago. It has supernatural abilities and is greater than us both mentally and physically. Tearing open the barrier would be a simple thing for a creature like that. How do you know all this? While investigating the church, we were able to decrypt a church document containing this information. Did you learn anything else? Apparently it is created through song magic. So if we can stop the song that made it, we can stop that thing? Yes, that seems likely. Then I'll stop it. Do you know where it is being sung right now? This is only speculation, but I would believe it would be in the Isolation District. The Isolation District? Yes, supposedly it's been abandoned since a horrible accident. Why do you think it's there? Records show the Get-A-Me-Right Church spent a good deal of time in the Isolation District. I fear it's likely they were conducting research on the seer in that area. There may be merit to further investigation. However, it would be far more dangerous than searching the church's inner sanctum. It would be best to deploy a large force to conduct the investigation. I trust I can leave the selection of personnel to you? Of course. But if you dispatch plasma, then Felion's defenses will be undermanned, yes. But any defense would be pointless against this seer. You saw this in the residential district, did you not? Yeah, you're right. Then gather the troops and stop the seer's song in the Isolation District. Return as soon as you're finished. Delta, Cassie, we'll be counting on you. Understood. Very well. I shall choose the Gnomeless for the mission at once. I've been wondering why the Prime Minister knows so much. About what? About this seer. If he decrypted a document, shouldn't he even told us about this right away? Instead, he kept it quiet until now. That seems a little suspicious. Really? Yes, really, but we've got more important things to do at the moment. Let's go. We need to stop the seer's song and bring Prim and Nelo back with us. Delta? Are you worried about Prim? Of course I am. I'm just worried for Prim as you are. I just don't show it as much as you. That's kind of interesting. That's the first time we've had to make a choice with Delta outside of the Genometrics. That's actually some pretty subtle foreshadowing for later. Hey, Delta! Huh? Hey, are you even listening to me? Oh, sorry. Did you say something? Did I what? You were the one who asked me a question.
I did? Sorry, I guess I was kind of spacing out there. Pull yourself together. Look, we don't have a lot of time. Let's get moving. Yeah, right, to the isolation district. So, that's been added to the world map. So, if we need items for synthesis, that will be there. We got a couple of talk topics, and... well, before we do anything else, let's take care of those. And then we can get caught up on some synthesis. We'll go to the bistro after we save. Oh, well. Whatever that other talk topic is, it might be with someone else. Felion seems kind of lonely now. Huh? Didn't you think so after seeing the Stealth Garden? There are fewer people and it's not as lively. It's not surprising. Now that the war with the Sharl has escalated, it's too dangerous to walk around outside. Also, we might not have lived it, but we can't forget that 2 years have passed. Yeah, it's true. We don't know what happened during that time, or what kind of things the people of Felion experienced. Although, it's not hard to imagine if you just look at the barrier. We need to hurry and make the city bright like before for everyone. No, we need to make the city even more brighter and peaceful. Yeah, after seeing Honokano and Tenryo Sara, I know that's what we really need to do too. Oh, that one was quick. Alright. See what kind of shenanigans we get up to with some synthesis. But as a result, we'll get plenty of new items as well. Save points over here. We don't need a rest, we just need a save. Yeah, I know, this is a short episode, but that's just the way it got split. Yeah, front side, there we go. Welcome! Hey, why are you here? What do you mean? This is my restaurant. What? Anyway, I'll be here running things, so let me know if you need anything. Just don't stay too long. You don't have time to be slacking off right now. The fate of Felion is in your hands. We're all counting on you. Just leave it to us. Nay, why are you working here while all of this is going on? Don't you know it's not safe in the city anymore? Yes, that's exactly why I want to stay open. Most of the citizens have taken shelter, but there are still a few left out. Don't you think there should still be at least one place where they can relax? Right now, I think the city needs at least a little glimmer of hope. Although I never know when I'll be serving my last dish. Devotion and service, down to every last person. That's the motto for now, Francais. Hey, you remember this is still my restaurant, right? Sorry, Delta. Okay, so I do believe we checked her inventory with Eon, and fortunately we do have enough money to just buy some stuff outright. So I'm just going to buy 5 of everything that's available that I don't already have. See, the nice thing about grinding for DP is I got plenty of money to go with it. So money should not be a problem for basically the rest of the game. We'll probably just need these for ingredients more than anything else. Alright, then... yep, let's go ahead and just buy these. Actually, I think the caddy launch is one of the best healing items in the game. A barrier recovery level 1. Basically, the higher the barrier recovery is the way to go. Anyhow. Go ahead and buy these up. Okay, that took up about 30,000. Let's talk. Sorry, we're still preparing for... oh, it's just you guys. Well, that was very nice. Here we are to help you and everything. Sorry, I was just finishing up. So go ahead and make yourselves at home. How's that helping exactly? I'll go find some customers outside. I wouldn't want all this prep to go to waste. No, you don't have to try too hard, you know. I want you to relax once in a while, too. I think I should do it. Great work. Let me get you something nice and cold to drink. Let's wait till Cass gets back. We wouldn't want to jump the gun on her. Ah, what a little gentleman waiting for her. I guess you're maturing a little every day, huh? I think I matured quite a while ago. But you don't seem to be getting closer to Cass. Why is that so important? That has nothing to do with my maturity. Well, you're an adult, and she's one, despite how she looks. So it's a little frustrating watching the two of you dance around each other. Why not give it and get married? Cut the crap! Wait, your solution to cutting the crap is getting married? Hey, it might do us all a little good. Just imagine it, you of all people kneeling down in front of her. Cass, let's just cut the crap and get married. What do you say? I'm sure a massive slap would not be far behind. I wonder about that. Well then, how do you imagine it? Well, I would get right down to business and I wouldn't use words like cutting crap either. Isn't that boring? Well, it's not really about being interesting, is it? Of course it is. If it's not memorable, it'll just be another day. What would you do with a memory like that? So, after your discussion, you completed a recipe, right? You know, it's the strangest thing. I don't know how that conversation led to making a recipe. Well, while we were talking, it made me realize how difficult love really is. But I'm sure it's not just me who feels that way. So I decided to create a menu to cheer on children. Cheer? How? Well, you just have to wait and find out. I mean, I made this on a whim, after all. The recipe for romance is written by Nay, the one who suggested getting married to cut the crap. I don't think we should get our hopes up. Romance recipes are all about feeling. I think it's a problem if that's all you have. Oh, poor Nay. She's getting piled on this one. Alright, what do we got? Love motif food. Okay. And I'll just make what I have to if I need to. Otherwise, we'll just Now, I have honestly completely forgotten which holy cow! Oh, that is a possessed bar of soap. That's not food. Nay, what are you doing? Looks like that's about the limit. All right, Cass, that's enough. Why do I have to cook these? Don't get mad. I think you've got a talent for cooking rice cakes. I've never seen them expand so much. Maybe you should open a rice cake shop. I know you're complimenting me, but couldn't you compliment me about something better? Normal rice cakes wouldn't expand this much anyway. These are special rice cakes? Of course, I made them. Anyway, you may ask why these rice cakes expand so much. Yes, I already did. That's because they expand depending on how jealous the person cooking them is. I call this a jealous rice cake. It depends on jealousy? Wait a second. You finally realized? In other words, this means you're a really, really jealous girl, Cass. I see, so you're having Cass cook this to find out. That's nonsense. I'm not a jealous person like that. If you aren't a jealous person, then nobody in this whole world is a jealous person. Anybody can see that. Delta, say something. What can I possibly do? That's right. Delta's totally into the pretty girl sitting over there, so you can't ask much of him right now. Delta, were you into big breasts? I'm pretty sure she's noticed how much you've been looking at her. But wait a second, I haven't been looking. There isn't even a girl like that around here. Huh? Oh, really? So you were into big ones, Delta? No, I'm not saying that. Calm down. There isn't anyone like that here. Do whatever you want. Yeah, this is how I wanted to see. This is what I want to see. This is how Cass should be. You should think about how I feel. No one comments on just the absolute creepiness of that one. Legendary love item. Okay, we got more than enough for this one. Okay, this one looks like a novelty item you find in certain stores. This is a red cow, isn't it? Why did you make two of them? Cow! Sorry, Katamari flashback. It was important to have a male and a female. Anyway, here's the male for you, Delta. I'm giving the female to you, Cass. You're giving it to us? Is there even any meaning in having these? Of course there is. This is a symbol of promises. Huh? I said it's a symbol of promises. To put it simply, they're like wedding rings. What? Why are you giving these to us? When you're in a relationship like you two, is it really that strange having something like those? No, it's not like our relationship is like that. It's not? Are you saying you don't like Cass? That's not what I'm trying to... Dang, you idiot! Why do you have to make something like this? This is great! Your reaction made these totally worth it. So why are red cows a symbol of promises? You said yourself that wedding rings would be normal. What? You're saying you've never heard the legend of the red cow of promise? Oh, if it's going to be a long story, you don't need to. A long time ago, there were a couple of red cows who got along very well. And she started on her own. Quiet, this is the good part. She just started! The red cow couple had a daily routine of bumping their heads together. Oh, I'm so grateful to have you. Oh, you're so important to me. They'd put their faces together every day, living each day in happiness. Oh, this is a nice story. You're already crying? But one day, the husband cow was late for work and rushed to his job, skipping the daily routine. That idiot! That's a totally obvious flag. And what's with this world setting? That night, after returning home from work, the husband cow discovered his wife dead in bed. The wife cow had been sick. That wasn't even mentioned before. The husband was full of regret. Oh, if only I'd bumped my head against hers like always. If I had, I would have known she was sick in the morning and taken her to the hospital. The husband cow was overtaken with grief and eventually died. The end. What a tragedy. This is just too much. Delta, be quiet, would you? So, what does this ridiculous story have to do with these red cows? In other words, a married couple should have a daily routine of bumping these cows' heads together. As long as you do it, your married life will be full of happiness. But according to the legend, if you forget even once, you'll die. Anyway, now that you know, you two need to bump these cows' heads together every day. The only thing I can see in a life and death symbol like this is fear. Oh, even something nice like that just gets ruined with the whole... Oh, I got no words. This silliness is just too good. Yeah, we've seen that one. Metal toy. Combination complete. Super Alloy Avatar. Yep, that's the same avatar that Earth is. That's so cheesy. What's with that name? I can't help it. It's not like I know his real name. I don't know his real name either, so I was thinking about going with Robot Avatar. Well, it's true that he's like a robot, right? But I guess we'll have to go with Super Alloy Avatar. But isn't this a little different from him? The shapes and sizes of some parts are kind of off. Oh, that was actually bothering me too. Delta, you modified this, didn't you? Well, it's because this is a die-cast model. Listen, die-cast models aren't the same as regular toys. They're filled with dreams of boys, so they have to be filled with gimmicks boys will enjoy. Nay, Delta's launching a speech about die-cast toys. Yeah, well, he's a guy. We can't help that. The most important thing about them is the ability to transform. It can't just be any transformation. The parts need to be split off and reformed into different shapes. For example, if I do this... What? The foot turned into a trailer! The body turned into a smaller robot! I never wrote transformations like this in that recipe. You didn't know anything about die-cast models, so I pretty much rearranged the entire thing. They're no mere toys. They're the greatest toys, filled with romance and to excite the dreams of men. Cass, you want to play too? We'll make another one and have them fight. Nay, I don't think you should give this recipe to any more guys. You're right. I've never seen Delta talk this excitedly about anything. Oh, maybe we can make them into one color and combine them into an even more super avatar. We won't even know what it was modeled after at this point, so you should just leave it how it is. It's got enough useless function as it is. You girls just don't understand! Okay, Silly or Love are... Oh, we don't have... Oh, whatever that is, we don't have it. That is all we can do on this one. Maybe we can get more.